right away. Otherwise, first 30 minutes, 1 hour, let's only follow the setups. 5 seconds to go.
Yeah.
E-chord dipping on the 1 minute J-lines and pushing. Over here you have E-chord. Netflix stuffed. E-chord soaked. Let's wait reversal on E-chord. E-chord's trying to reverse on the over of the 1 minute J-lines. If it breaks 320, we'll push. Big fall on Netflix. Let's see if we have a curl up. This is a 3 minute J-line bounce over here. This can be support. E-chord wants the reversal. Okay, it's pushing 318, 320 plus will push. NBY bouncing, waiting. 320 breakout on E-chord. Strong volume. Fail of EQ. Rejection 330 over here on E-chord. Nothing on Netflix. Let it go.
Took it. J-line rejection.
This is on the over perfect on Apple. So you see the push below the J-lines. VWAP reclaiming, reason to long. Tesla still pushing. Perfect dip long on Tesla.
Big resistance at 150. We bounce out that 150. I'll bring book map over.
So NBY giving rejection. Perfect rejection over here. See, pop and fill 1 minute J-lines. This is our A plus setup. Anybody took it? Exactly. That's all you need, traders. Target 200 EMA on the 5. 200 EMA the 5. Over here you have book map. This is pop and fill 1 minute J-lines. That's it. That's it. Cover half over here, lock in, and then put the rest break even. So NBY doing that. Boxel doing exactly the same. Pop and fill 1 minute J-lines. Perfect, Pedro. The setup over here that you have on Tesla is your A plus setup. Dip to the J-lines, like Apple, push back up. Your long entry is exactly over here. Always call it for this.
Yes.
Beautiful, Pedro. Beautiful, buddy. Big sell-off on NBY. So this is the only thing you have to do on Tesla. The only thing. If you don't have enough buying power for Tesla, Apple the same. EQ, I was waiting for J-lines. Never came. Simply down direct. Not long in over here, E-core, not shorting. This is not the J-line rejection. You see the 9 EMA is still there. So no play for now, E-core waiting. Yeah. EQ was beautiful pre-market.
Trim some here.
Fader.
See
Didn't trade it.
some we had some bounce here, a soak here, 143, so I covered half. I just trimmed. Okay, trimmed half. I want to protect my gains. Look at this big here soak.
Thanks, JP.
Resistance.
Always call my friend if you have a setup coming
And
up.
I'm aiming for this target right here. Let's see if I can push this over here. Boom. Okay, I'm getting some volume. Be careful.
Your final target on NBY is 130. Boxel final target is over here, 120. Nothing more. So Boxel is done, all right? 200 MA will bounce some. Ecor is simply sellers over here.
Wow.
All these pops, they're just like being sold. If you are long on Tesla, put your trailing at the whole round dollar number. So in this case, the main one, 1700, all right? I'll go at 3 on Ecor on the ask, you can see it. Tesla's still strong.
Careful here.
NBY, this is a short 158 traders. The J lines rejection. This is your A plus setup on NBY, second one of the day. They are taking the fills over here. This J line rejection, bookmap giving that 158 over there. Your risk is 160, maximum 163. Or I personally use 160 and then re-enter it. This comes back down in case of a stop. So perfect over here. Also tick chart confirmed.
We regain the J lines on that right here. 160.
More resistance 157 on NBY. Soaking over there. Yeah.
They're holding it here. Oh, look at that.
Big soaker. If it starts shipping 160, getting out, and then if we refill again, we'll reshort.
Careful.
So over here we have the R trend line, all right?
Being careful on this. If it pops over the J lines, I'm out. 163.
They're refilling that 160. A lot of sellers jumping in. If it clears, that 160 will shoot, breaks 157, 156 below is done.
Focusing here. Yeah, it's gonna die. Okay, soaker here. Getting squeezy. Yeah, I know, Nico. I'm out. Out.
Went, VWAP.
$170. So resistance here at 170.
This way, trend line break to re-enter.
I'm gonna bring my this down. I'm gonna go see if it gets more locates maybe. This is maybe a fake out.
158.
Bring bookmark back open. I don't want to enter
So
here.
view up over here on NBY.
I don't want to take this view up. Waiting for it to remember. Yeah, 180. Yeah, exactly, Nico. I want the cream of the cream on this. So I'm gonna go get some more locates just in case. So here, get more locates. Okay, lock in a few more locates.
They're putting ask resistance.
The starter, just in case. I'm gonna try 163 average.
All right. Second fade over here.
Okay, I'm going to cut it if it pops over that VWAP again. Looking at the tick here. Gonna zoom in this a bit.
The risk 165, average
Okay.
160.
Careful. Needs to stay under the J lines here. Stay under. Stay
This is
under.
a trend line break, J line rejection.
Stay under.
So always using very tight stops over here.
Stay under the J lines. Stay under.
Push of equal.
Stay under. Okay, careful here. Keep speeding up. Got my finger on the trigger to cut it if it does. I want to get into that 172 and above if it does pop. Looking at the tick chart. So I got resistance here 165. I got an average here 161, 162. So if we crack this, the J lines here, what time is it? It's 9:42. I think we're good.
Equal broke over here the 3 at 1 minute J lines. I don't see for now buyers on NBY. So hold a short, risking 165. Trend break, fail of the VWAP, fail the J lines, tight stop, and we're looking for 3R over here. In case we stop a few cents, 3, 4 cents, 5 the most.
Careful. Careful. Cracks you walk, I'm out. It's gonna run. Out. I'm out.
There's a still going. Raise your trail 1740.
Okay, we've got resistance here at 165. Took a small L on it.
Why 20 million? Added 162 on NBY.
And careful though. Thanks, Mo. Stuff. Big resistance 164, 165.
So holding support Tesla 1740. NBY curling down, 155 supports, trying to hold. You can see this is a soaker. When you ask me what is a soaker, that 155. Because soaked something like 200,000 shares over here. Now soaking again, so that's refilling. All of this you learn the tape reading. Soaker went, so straight down, right? So looking for target over here, 145. Risking break even right now, 161, 161. Tesla take more profit, 1790. Tesla, our plan work marvelous over here, marvelous.
Okay, so it's bouncing on the J lines here. Let's see.
So Tesla is up traders 150 points from the open. Plan traders on Tesla was very, very simple. Looking for dip under over J
They're
lines
supporting
and
it.
long on
They're
push.
holding it.
That's the only thing you have to look for Tesla.
Let me cut it.
And
I'm up
this
nice.
for Netflix. Dip under over or J lines long.
We need
That's
to
it.
crack. Let's go. So I'm just looking at tick chart here. I need a lower low here. I need a lower low. If we regain the J lines here, I'm going to be out. It's what? 945. This thing could run. So I got my finger on the trigger. I don't want to cover here in case you do get that flush.
Careful E-core over here, above 305, 310, they will try to push it for new highs.
Selling here.
This is squeeze time, all right?
Let's go. Come on.
Above J lines, 9:45, 10 o'clock, time for the squeeze over here. Very high volume, 1.5 millions. There's nothing tells me to short over here equal.
Come
I
on.
agree with Chris Wilkins, totally.
I don't like this.
They tried to sell and short big at 320. They simply ate it like nothing. They're having bars of 1-2 millions over here, like nothing really. We're gonna go 120 millions to be honest.
They're holding it. They just put a support 157 on bookmap. 157 is refilling on the bid. Okay, I may cut it here.
Algos on NBY
Out.
using stop break even maximum.
I'm out.
Sellers in E-court. So look, two lows, sellers came here. fail E-core. Still no go for me trading E-core over here. Heavy selling of this long over here. So the traders who got in 320, 325 are selling off over here using stop losses. So these are the stop losses of this level over here, 275. You see how it changed very fast over here from a long scenario to a short scenario. Support 160, NBY.
Why? Okay, it's gonna run here. Let's go.
Big volume this morning, NBY pushing. $170 over here, big push NBY. Sweet. Support 175,000, refilling on NBY 170. So that's the point of risking break even. Correct risk management, these traders. Below this 170 over here.
That was my end here. Missed a three wave. Could have got back in here. 172. Risk at 175. But it could push. Still maybe not done. This here's a nice pin.
Tesla coming back down.
Keep going crazy. May have missed it. I think that 172 was the end. It's okay.
On NBY, took a scratch over here, break even. Now I'm not trading it NBY until we have our level of pre-market consolidation. So as we said in pre-market, 182 bucks. I want to see in this area. If it will come down and I miss it, I will short it below J lines. All right. Otherwise, I'm waiting for this area, and I will call my trade. We have to wait a second on that.
Okay, let's go. 180, 190. I need that. See bookmap here. They're refilling. 175. Okay, let's go. What's going on here? Focus, focus, focus.
They're consolidating 175 traders. You can see they're like pushing against 175, 175, 175. If this clears, we'll go 180 plus. And there we are. For now, all the big walls that we saw this morning, 160, 65, 70, 75, they all were broke really with easily. So waiting $182, waiting for stuff over there, consolidation, trend break, and short. On E-core, look for J-line rejection. This is about. Thanks, Bunny. My plan right now, what I'm looking is, you see these algos over here? All right, I'm gonna do like this for a moment. Focus a little bit more on NBY when I explain the tape, because it's a trade that I want to take. This is an algo. This is a second algo over here. They're pushing, right? And we have a clear way to trade this in this area, previous consolidation area, 180, $2. That's my area. So I will start scaling in probably 190 if I start seeing some lowering speeding momentum, so tape slowing down. And when I start seeing curling down on a trend line break, I will add the rest.
Yeah.
29 million traded on NBY and 62 on E-core. I said 120, maximum 130 on the day traded on E-core volume forecast. This by this stop point.
And okay, going in very small. Careful.
Still eating 180. The point of a soaker, like we have a 180, is sell all its shares in 180. Probably we have even short sellers, right?
Careful.
And reprinting over here. They're refilling that 180. You see it?
That wasn't good.
So that was a clear soak. 470,000. Is it clear how to see it? So it tells us that we had a big seller or more than one big seller. E-core, look for J-lines rejection traders. Five. And I would like to see how many traders over here trying to short this front side are getting like burned. There's no point to short it yet. steady volume, it will rip in your face. Unless you see a stuff or a trend change. So the only easy way this morning was to trade pop and fill J lines, A plus setup. And the short here, the J lines. For a scratch, little win or little loss, but this is the main one this morning. For now, no long over here, no short. Waiting. All right. Small little sell over here, the 190. Tesla on support, but not trading anymore Tesla for the day. Congrats who took it. My beer over here, a good one.
In.
VWAP, possible curl and new highs.
Careful here.
This is our trend instead. Look this volume, traders. Look this volume over here. Bars of 1.5 million on NBY. If you're shorted, you will be already underwater. And when I said over here, short 160, 162, and then put the stop break even is for this reason. Right, Sean?
I'm in. Jay. Focusing here, Jay. Let's see.
Still pushing.
Come on. Give me a crack.
All right, first short
Boom.
over here. Let's see, it's coming up. Let's see, let's see, let's see.
I'm going to trim.
Wait. Let's see if it curls down. Let's see if it curls down.
Come on.
Somebody over here sold. Started 184. My risk is 194 now.
Okay, so 165.
Can still trap, all right, traders? I'm not full size. I'm not confirming this short. I only started my position 184, risking this not even 194, probably 188, 189.
Still can push.
When I see below this blue level over here, this is the level where we want to trade it, remember?
175.
We're having a trend line break, but I'm not satisfied with a trend line break. As per rules, when you take the one-on-one, when I see a double rejection over here, that gives me a confirmation.
165.
We'll show the trades after, once I'm done here with my bear. So your risk now, average, that, risk of 89. Can still trap, right? Don't think you can be this in full size position.
Baby size here. Half maybe. Come on, crack. Crack. Maybe to VWAP. Okay, 169. I'm going to put in a range order here for 169 or 165. We'll go to 166, 195. I'm taking half profit here. I'm in how many shares? 200.
You want to see
Let's do this.
secondary push in 186. So then we know this is done.
165 first EP.
So they're pushing over here, you see. They're refilling this bid. Oh, well. Ask came. First target 165.
I just text. I'll put 166 just to make sure, okay? Putting in my range order there now. Now we need to see selling.
So Bookmap is so clean to see these trend breaks, right?
And 195. Yeah, so when
And that's the second curl on Tesla. EQ bouncing.
come on, be careful on this. It's got to stay under. But remove my range just in case if I got a hotkey out. I'm literally risking 193 high a day. 195 is my actual order, but if this gets to this level here, I'm out. So I'm just going to cancel my range order just in case. It's going to curl down. Come on, reject. 180, go, go.
So let's say we can still trap over here,
Yeah.
holding the support, right? Want to see a 185, 186, second rejection, and then in full size. So I'm using the opening over here,
See that? It's bouncing.
profits for this risk over here.
Okay, remove my range. I'm going to hotkey out if ever anything happens here. I'm going to draw a line here.
Yeah.
I'll be under that, okay? That's what I'll be really risking. Move that up just a bit. Awesome, my computer is so
Big
laggy.
Al was supporting over here 170. You can see 260,000.
Okay. That's literally my level. I'll be stopping out here. Okay, if this fails, if this cracks here, this 176, it's dead. And then maybe 169, and then 167. Put a cover 166. My range is still there. I just got to activate it. There we go. Come on.
Here's the second pop over here, waiting now for a fail down to 170. Yes.
All right. Putting in my range order here for 166, which is the J lines. I'll put 167 since it's creeping up on us. I'm just looking at tick chart and looking at times and sales. We gotta break this level here. Let's see, 177 gotta go. If we crack, bonsoir. Oh, we're getting a pump here. Gotta be careful. It's still not done. Just talking with Nico there. So here's the literally make it or break it point of the day.
Rejection on EQ.
So, like we're saying, could be a grinder if we don't crack here. We have to crack. If we don't crack, it could try to reclaim high a day. So I may take some off the table here. So I'm going to cover maybe half my position. Okay, I'm out, half. Just in case, I'm just protecting my gains here. I'm just protecting.
Possible reversal over
Okay.
here on NBY. Let's see.
Careful.
Want to see the soak at 187.
And if it soaks, I'm holding on to the rest of my position for the 160 level.
Using stop break even, 186.
Let's see what you want to do here. Okay, selling. Come on, fail.
Trailing 183.
A lot of selling. That was a fake out. It's 10-10.
If now goes back above 183, 184, we'll get out in the money.
Yeah.
I just don't like this selling, this buying, sorry. So you just keep on
Skirting
refilling.
up over here.
Need a seller here. Just looking at volume, looking at the tape.
Ecor below 200, EMA on the one traders. So now all the longs over here that bought above 320 are bag holders. They're triggering their stop losses.
If I look at this, it's nice three wave. Up, boom, bang. So here's a nice three wave. So here we go.
Stop, move down in the money, 184, 183 on NBY.
Okay, what's my average on this? I got a 189 average. So it's holding this 3-minute J line here. So cover half. We'll just keep it on. Yeah, risk literally 190. Putting my range in. 90. And I'm gonna go for this 169.
So we have to break the support 178 over here. Or 184 if it curls, that's my exit.
Come on. So how come I only got a half? Okay, because I
Failed
covered
at
half.
178.
50.
So now
Put in
we're
range.
working now stress-free in the
170.
money on NBY.
Cover that. Boom. Confirm. So put in my order in for at $1.70. Right here, J lines.
170.
And then if we crack,
Looking
I'm going
for
for
170 to
160.
cover 1/3 over here.
Come on, give me a nice flush.
There we are, first target hit. So that's what I mean by taking the right exact pattern. Don't get anything front side. And I call only after the stuff and big cell move over here the short. Sean, is it clear, buddy? Actually, you have even a better average than me. Should charge you more. So for all the traders that have like, how you would say, formal conditions, don't chase it front side over here, right? You have to wait something like this,
Okay,
your trend line break or high. Tape, this was like 99% tape reading, plus the setup.
Range, I'm going to put it in.
Thank you, bud. Hope you enjoyed this, right?
160.
And now this is where you can decide yourself, trail half or 1/3. For the system, you have to trail 1/3 maximum, because then you can have the 200 over here on the 1 minute chart, and then you have the 200 on the 5 minute chart, which is a 1000. Thank you, Slater. Thank you, buddy. Fata will cover end of the day if this doesn't curl up once we are in after hours. Maybe 10:15 p.m. your 4:15 p.m. will post away. Yeah, we had an algo here 250K, but I believe it's much bigger than that. From here you can start seeing a curl and maybe new highs. We don't know it. Nobody can know this over here, because there's no way that we know that these are bag holders or not, because they may use maybe 160, 150, right? This VWAP is very, very important over here. So below the J lines, boom, get to the 200 EMA on the 1.
Okay, now I'm going to put my stop.
For now, what you can do is
break
trail
even.
on a higher
Okay,
low.
break even.
So if you
So
see a curl up, you get out.
I'm going to put it well in the money. I'm going to put it like 185. 185 next to P is 160, but I want to see this crack the J lines. We need to crack the J lines. We are 1018.
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
Okay, we got a crack here. So I'm throwing in my range order. I don't care. 161. 161. And you know what? I may cover everything. No, leave some on. What was the plan? We'll leave some in. So I'll take half here at 161 if we do get the flush, and then going for that 200 moving average on the 5. So range orders are set. I'm well in the money. Put my stop break easy in the money. So I'm covering half position, and I'm gonna go see where my 200 is, which is, well, let's just go for this 140.
So trader, still let's focus, all right?
144.
Sorry, Subeka. Okay, let's say we have a curl over here, 176, 177, I'm trailing. Because it's better having a small profit than a reversal and take nothing. That's the point. So I'm trading technically.
185.
Right? So for now, my stop is still over here, but before it was an 84, now it's this way. You see this 182. Let's say over here we curl, so we touch again the VWAP and start curling. That 176 or 177 has to be your trail. And for newbies, it will come, traders. It will come, right? You cannot expect to be 1 week over here and perfectly trade, right? takes years. I would say that takes few good months of studying. But for example, I have a lot of trading mentors. After 6 months, they're doing like 600, 1K per day, pretty consistent. So you will get there. You will get there. Yeah, Jimmy, my book map has also NBBO. All right, so let's review 1 second the setup over here. So I'm gonna put again the link for who was not over here for the screen share. And then we'll follow again NBY, right? So just like focusing 1 second on the setups. This is a view pattern. All right, so Tesla, the plan at open was look for a dip to the 1 minute J lines or under over. So when you have this open, goes down, don't trade while it's going down, unless you have a very good read of the tape. So bounces up, you're gonna start a field over here, ready to cut it if we have the flush. But this area, this gray area becomes your long. And then you have to trail at least pay yourself 1/3 the 2R. So that means double of your stop. If your stop is like, for example, $4, all right? Means that $8 you trail out 1/3. And then you can use higher lows to get out, or in this case, the last part was a strength break. For now, Tesla is not anymore set up, right? Is it clear over here? Tesla. Tesla was Tesla setup today. We're gonna do like this. I'm gonna save it for you traders. So you have an example, right? So this is the gap up.
So it's 10:22.
This
We are almost under the J lines. So 10:30 will be our.
So this is Tesla dip,
our
J lines long or under over. All right. Basically, the setup we trade always, nothing really, nothing new. The same setup we trade every single time. Think what it was Jung math. We were trading. We are talking about this on the weekend, but put it over here. Big caps, J lines.
So the plan of it here, we have to be under the J lines after 10:30. So I want to see this stay under the J lines. Okay.
Just look over here, traders, 1 second.
So my range order is in. I got a cover here at 161.
Big caps, big caps, big caps, big caps.
I got a cover here at 161, and I put in a
more
fishing
stuff
order
is
at
in trading, right? So scrolls trading
140, but I may put it here at 144.
This is,
yeah, I'm gonna change this for 145.
yeah.
145. I'm gonna change it for 145.
Often you will see a curl, often you will see a dip. That is exactly the same setup. All right?
Because it was low of
you wait for your gap up, dip 1 minute J lines, push
I put
and
that
long.
in. I'm trailing in the
Very
money.
simple trade. We have also Tesla. Sorry, we have also Apple. Same setup. Dip, you see down the over here. Reason to take long all the way up. So again, this is Apple. Your long is exactly over here. And this is your level of stop. So again, big caps on the over or dip J lines long. Apple. Then we had EQ. Started to reject J lines over here, was waiting for this open push, never came, didn't trade it, missed to trade it over here. Nothing on that. NBY, before talking about NBY, equal. 75-minute trade. So fade over here, spikes, 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 came back up. Very high volume over here, curl for that push, and then big sell off over here. No setup for me to trade. This was a push into this pre-market highs. So this is your level. If you short on a stuff over here, 320, you have to risk this high of the day, or a maximum 330. This is a push and stuff into pre-market highs. This is your stuff. This push over here, that push, and right away it comes back down. Voxel A plus setup over here, pop and fill the 1 minute daily. So once we had this push, started fading, reason to short over here, target. NBY, again the same. So A plus setup over here, pop and fill, under the J lines, reason to short full size, looking for a wash to cover half of the thirds by rules. Then second attempt over here didn't work, small cut. Then over here trend line break, break even. And then I was saying wait for this volume to fade. And we started having this big sell-off over here, right? Sell-off, then came down. So over here took the start at 186, risking 193 and 194. And then it started this curl. This curl is our confirmation because this tells you that we don't have any more that push. So we had no more, let's say, strength from the buyers to go push it to the high of the day. Once we feel that, reason to add, putting the stop 186, then 184, boom. Now our target this morning is the 200 EMA on the 1 and that 200 EMA on the 5-minute chart, which is the 1000. All right, traders.
Okay, so I didn't get filled. Did not get filled here. So we gotta stay under the J lines here. We gotta stay under.
Yeah, Saba was a gapper this morning.
So now 170 is gonna act like some resistance because of this level here. So let's see. This is gonna be very interesting on how this is gonna play out here. Okay. Okay. It was so close. I should have put it like at 162. I may have got filled. That's okay. So if we re-pop over the J lines, I may readjust my stop level and maybe put like 180, 180. Readjusting it. 180, 161. Damn, the computer is slow as hell. Cover, and then I'll put my next order at 145. Okay, I'm going to be closing my screen recording here today. Really nice trade here. I'll map out my executions. I took the J lines here. I have to go over my entries. I had a lot of entries here, so I also scaled into this position here. I cut it and I scaled back in here and I top ticked here. So I'm going to do this later on today. So good trade, really good trade.